Hello, I'm Jody Wolf, and you're watching Expoz, October 30, 2016, 4:44 a.m. Doggone, y'all keeping me up too late tonight. But I had already turned off the camera, and I had already backed out of my site, so I got to get it back on. And the reason I did that, as I was backing out, I looked up and I saw, and I'm going to read what it says here. It says, boom, Wikileaks drop one last nuke on Hillary. It's all over, folks. She can quit now. This is, and I can't read the rest of it. And guys, this came out, good Lord, I mean, minutes ago. Well, it's not given the time, but it came out the 29th, and we're just into the 30th, and it's already got 196,000 hits. Well, I can't do the whole thing here. I'll just tell you where to find it. So you write down, boom, WikiLeaks dropped one last nuke on Hillary. It's all over, folks. She can quit now. This is it. I think that's an I and a T. But let me hear you. If you don't mind, I want you to hear. And I went straight to it. I said, this is brand new. And I hadn't seen this today. And so at what time it came in, I don't know. But the fact that Julian Assange released only one email meant something. And you got to hear what this guy is saying right here. I've already taken my sleeping pills, and I'm going to start acting like a goofball in a matter of minutes. Don't pay any attention to me. Just hear what this guy has to say. And oh, I thought I hadn't even started yet. See, it's already fuzzing me. All right, here, listen to this man right here. Talk.
Boom, yes, WikiLeaks drops one last nuke on Hillary Clinton. Yes, it's over, folks. She can quit now. This is a Viral Liberty report that Hillary wants Obamacare to fail. Yep, the biggest project of Barack Obama, her biggest supporter at this moment. And why? Why does she want that? Well, so that it can be replaced with a more socialist program called single payer program, where there will be no private business in U.S. healthcare. Everything will be centralized and made by government agencies.
All right, you remember when I told you that it was going to double for the middle class? This is it. This is the middle class. This is the doubling. And when he explains this, well, I mean, it's plain. I'm going to tell you a foolish thing I did. I'm going to bring you up to date on something that I did. And I thought I was doing a decent thing. All I did was cost myself in all honesty, $300,000. It cost me. And when Bill was first elected for the first time, that was her project. Her pet project was the health care. So what I did, I went to United Healthcare and I talked to them about insurance for my employees. I talked to my employees about insurance. Do they want it? And of course, all of them wanted it. At that time, I had 6 stores. I had 11 people at each store. And the health care per person for men was like $132 a month for good insurance. For a woman, it was like $111. And over the years, and I kept this. In fact, I never gave it up until 2013. I kept paying it. I kept paying it. And it had gotten higher. So then I had to have my employees to pay a portion. And when I stopped it, my personal insurance was $700 a month. My wife had passed away. And if she was on it, it would have been more than double that at that time. And that was when I dropped mine, 2013. Also, when I dropped theirs, 2013. Theirs, then, their part, and they were paying 40% to my 60, and they were paying $240 a month. So I was paying the difference. So you see how much insurance I was paying. But now mine would have already gone from 2013 to 2016 to $900 a month, $920, $940, right in there, because it was $690 when I quit. And it's going to double in like March. It will double from the $990, $980, just under $1,000, double to $2,000 for me alone, just me. With Hillary, this will be a guarantee wipeout for the middle class. And as this gentleman said, it won't take long. So I'll let you hear him talk another couple minutes. I didn't want to interrupt, but I did want to get you somewhere that I already had a dog in that fight, and I finally got rid of it. And I did. I calculated what I paid over the years, and the minimum, I didn't count my own. I did not count my daughter's. But the minimum was a little bit less than $300,000 out of my pocket. On my own, just paid it. On everybody that was employees that worked full-time. And we had full-time, not 32-hour stuff. So listen to him some more.
Can you imagine that? Look how bad they're dealing with the Veterans Administration. Is that how you want your health care in this country? You see, there have been a lot of people that have speculated for a long time that Obama's Obamacare was designed to fail from the very beginning. They knew that it would collapse under its own weight. All the regulation would the markets would force it out because it's garbage. And what do you put in its place? Well, hey, it looks like we got to fix it with more government regulation. See, well, Obama, you gave it your good old college try, right? Well, it looks like we got to step in and fix it with some more government regulation. See?
I want to also say this. This guy, by the way, is not but 4 minutes, 10 seconds, and you've already heard nearly half of it. They have already started dictating and said it will start the first of the year, and that a lot of you cannot see your regular doctors, that they will assign you a doctor and you will have only one doctor, one. And any decision that he makes on your behalf, hernia, for example, that then you have to go through the system, not through him, because they look at the doctors as part of taking a percentage. In other words, if I picked up, when I had my businesses, I had wreckers at each of them, and we pulled big trucks and everything. When I would pick up a car, somebody called me and say, I got a car sitting so-and-so, you're nearby, would you bring them to my body shop? Because I knew all the wreckers, I knew all the body shops in Birmingham. I had a good rapport with everyone. Even today, I can go into any of these places, and any of them, if it's minor, they'll fix me up while I wait there. I mean, they know me, and they trust me, and they like me. I used to pilot. I used to fly around, and most of these guys used to go flying with me on a slow day. And but the point is, they could pick. The driver of the car could pick where he wanted it to take. If you are a healthcare, you're buying healthcare, you can't choose where you take your body. You can't take it to the place that you've used for years. They will pick you one that they trust because this doctor will treat you better on that side. Meaning, if they called me for a break, and I would send them. Just I carry my car. Hey, I appreciate you bringing a car, and they just slipped me $25 under the table. Well, the record fee was set, so and that was good for me. Helped pay for all that doggone health insurance. But this is what he is talking about. One doctor. That way, no doctor can send you to another, and that other doctor give them a little bit on the side. That's what happens. It's not much, and it doesn't go up. It's just that they have a little deal between them, and it's up and up deal. It saves us money that way. He gives us the best, and the best will give us even a discount because his best doctor sent you to him. So look at it like that.
But now it's actually confirmed on paper. Yes, WikiLeaks. According to Angry Patriot Movement, they state that it would appear there is no honor among thieves. Yes, WikiLeaks still has a few aces up its sleeve. They write, even though the site probably got their power cut by Democrat operatives, they state the latest email release shows another Clinton revelation. Hillary Clinton actually wanted the Affordable Care Act, better known as Obamacare, to fail so that she could implement single-payer, government-controlled health care. That's according to LifeZet.com. They say her cynical desire for this is outlined in an email sent to her regarding the, quote, Cadillac tax. Now, the email chain, they state, begins with Clinton and senior policy advisor Ann O'Leary. It's titled Memo on Cadillac Tax for HRC. They write here, surprise, surprise, Clinton said she is open to changing her position on the Cadillac tax, noting her desire to see the ACA destroyed, the Affordable Care Act, otherwise known as Obamacare, destroyed. This is what they write. This is the exact wording. Quote, given the politics now with bipartisan support, including Schumer, I'll support repeal with send of the Senate that revenues would have to be found. Those are Clinton's words. She would support a repeal. I'd be open to a wide range of options to do that, but we have to be careful that the R version passes, which begins the unraveling of the Affordable Care Act.
That's it, guys. I mean, a crooked Hillary, a very appropriate name by a very good man. That'll change. He will first order of business before any of this can take place. Of course, she'll not have the ability to do it. She's going to lose, you know that. She won't have that ability. So the first order of business on the 20th of January, and Trump the message will get out. And this is commonplace. This is pretty much the way it's done. This is why Bush didn't anyway. Order of business is of the election day, and whoever it's going to be, then order of business from that point on is suspended for the most part for the president, for the vice president, and for Hillary. I hope she'll be out job hunting. And but it won't be here because this will get out. People will see what she had up her sleeve, and you can bet your sweet ass she would get such a cut out of that. That woman would become a billionaire in 5 years. At least 5 years. Probably before. Guys, thank you for Wikileaks. Thank you for Julian Assange. And I asked you that question earlier, should he be given asylum? And if all this is true, absolutely. Should he be a hero in this country? Absolutely. And I think we all should thank him. Really, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be having this subject, this conversation, anywhere near it. We would be, well, you know what? When God came up with the fireman prophecies, nobody can change that. Nobody. Jody Wolf Expoz.